Hello, my name is Bia. I'm a Gilman scholar studying abroad in Galway, Ireland. Today, I'm going to show you what a day in my life looks like, what I do, what I'm learning, and what being a Gilman scholar really means. I like to make sure that my outfits on Mondays make me feel good, I like them a lot because it's the start of the week. You got to start it right. I just got ready for the day, packed my bags, packed my workout clothes, and I also brought all my shower things for the gym because I love just taking a shower at the gym and coming home feeling clean and refreshed. Something about Ireland is you always need to bring a raincoat, everywhere. Even if it's a sunny day, you better bring that raincoat because it will rain. There's just little bits of rain pouches every day. So you gotta bring that. I made some breakfast. I try and make breakfast and coffee at home before I go to class because I just know I'm gonna get hungrier later in the day, and it's a great way to just save money and just cut down on some costs. Today I brought my lunch also. I try to do this as well, but some days I'm just in a rush. I brought chicken, potatoes, carrots, apple, and banana, and I ate my breakfast. The Gilman Scholarship gives up to $5,000, and some students can get an extra $3,000 if they study a critical language, or an extra $1,000 if they're in a STEM-related field doing research while studying abroad. I was fortunate enough to receive $3,000 for the Gilman Scholarship. This financial support made a huge difference for me. It can help cover travel, tuition, housing, and even daily expenses. For me, I've been using it for housing and daily expenses like house supplies, food, and books. After eating my breakfast and getting packed up for the day, I started making my way to the gym. I like to cut through some neighborhoods because it's just fun to look at different houses and the different structures. This is the Kingfisher Club. It's the gym that's on the University of Galway campus. You don't get free access to it. It was about €160 per the semester, or the term is what they call it here. And that's equivalent to a little bit over $200. I thought it was worth it. If I went about 2 to 3 times a week, it was good enough for me. I locked up my gym stuff and started walking to my first class, Ocean Coastal Dynamics. When I was walking, I saw my friend Is. Comeback Is. We sit next to each other in class. That was fine. I knew I'd see her soon. I logged into my first class and started my school day. Very quickly, I feel like I haven't really talked about what the Gilman Scholarship really is. It's a national scholarship program funded by the U.S. Department of State. Helps U.S. college students with financial need, especially those receiving the Pell Grant, for study or intern abroad trips. The goal is to make global experiences accessible for everyone, not just those who can easily afford it. About 3,000 to 3,500 scholars are chosen to be funded annually. Next, I went to my archaeology Irish landscapes class. It's so interesting. I've never taken any class like it. In order to apply to the Gilman Scholarship, you have to be a U.S. citizen, an undergrad student at a 2 or 4 year college, and be receiving the federal Pell Grant during your study abroad or internship term. The program encourages students from diverse backgrounds and those studying in non-traditional locations. My archaeology class ended around 11:50. Between noon and 1, there are no classes on campus, so this is where people would normally take their lunch break. But in my Ocean Coastal Dynamics class, we went on a field trip last week, and I had to enter a bunch of data into our field notebook for my group, so I decided to get that done before my next Ocean Coastal Dynamics class in the afternoon. For that field trip, we went to Ladies Beach, not far from campus, and surveyed 2 beaches. It was really fun, so I'm going to insert some pictures and videos I took from that trip. By the time I looked at my watch, it was 12:42. I have class at 1. So I packed up my things, went outside to the common area, and ate my lunch as quickly as I could. The seagulls were kind of distracting me. They will be so aggressive if they see food. Do not feed them or they will never leave you alone. I forgot to record my next class. It's called Perspectives of Climate Change. I don't know if I mentioned it. I don't think I did. I'm an environmental sustainability studies major, so most of my classes are going to be environmentally based. This was at my Ocean Coastal Dynamics practical class. We entered a bunch of data. I ate my apple. Everybody left so quickly. I was like, how did you get it done so quickly? I don't know. I was taking forever. That normally happens though with me. I'm always the last one to leave for a test. By the time the practical was over, it was 2:55. I started making my way to the Kingfisher Club to get my workout in. Every day abroad is so different for me. Some days I might wake up and go to the gym directly and then go to classes. Some days I don't have classes. Some days I'll go to class and then go directly to a society meeting, which is what they call their clubs. So there's like a baking society, a chess society, art society. Those are the ones that I'm trying to be a part of right now. And then they also have clubs, which are like sports teams here, but less competitive than like football and basketball back home. There's rowing, which I always see practicing on the river whenever I go on my runs. They have like cycling, archery, surfing, windsurfing, so many different sports. So far, I've tried tennis, soccer, and cycling, and I love them all. This is gonna sound so silly, but on my way home, I remembered how much I love cottage cheese. So I went to the grocery store, looked for cottage cheese, and they did not have any. I was like, what the heck? Is there no cottage cheese here? So I ended up just getting Greek yogurt, and then I got some milk for my tea at home. I started to make my way home. Look at all the colors. Everything's changing here in September. It's just so gorgeous. When I got home, I made a smoothie, decided to chill out, ate some leftovers, watched a little bit of a movie, and then I needed to lock in just a little bit more. I was almost done with all my assignments for the day. Well, not really assignments, more so just like studying and catching up on notes. After I finished up with my notes, I actually logged into my Gilman portal. You can see my award here. I was just looking at all my documentation forms to make sure everything has gotten approved and gone through. It's just things like special documents like your identification, payments, pre-departure surveys, contact information, emergency contacts, and things like that. That actually brings me to the end of my video. I will be posting a day in the life video along with some more Gilman scholarship information every month that I'm here in Galway, Ireland, September, October, November, and December. If you have any questions about anything I mentioned in this video or any other questions about the Gilman scholarship, please comment and I would love to answer, love to help. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next month.